Hi guys, my name is raqhelfu from raqhelfu Edits, and today I'm going to share with you my tips on how to create video ideas and then share them onto platforms. Stay tuned to the very end where you can win this beautiful custom homemade Tiger King shirt that I have created. Stay tuned. So this one was a really hard topic to kind of think of because I get a lot of DMs asking me, I want to create my own channel. What type of videos should I be making, Rachel? That's a hard one and only you can answer that. But I'm gonna give you guys some tips on what you can ask yourself so that you can create some genuine content and something that really reflects what you are passionate about. What I found is that I work best with systems, and when I have a systematic approach to video ideas, I find that I'm more productive, I'm creating more genuine content, and my video editing aesthetic does revolve around that idea. The system for video ideas start with these three questions. What do you like? What type of videos excite you? And what are you good at? Kind of simple, right? Wrong, it's like a mind fuck. So if I asked you those three questions, what are the first things that pop into your head? I find that the most impulsive ideas are probably the most genuine and authentic. But then again, I don't know anyone who's as turbo and as impulsive as me. So for example, if you like cooking, what type of cooking shows really interest you? What are you watching on YouTube? Are you watching it on the TV shows? Are you watching it on TikTok? There are so many that are out there. There are ASMRs, which if you're into that, it still counts. There are professional cooking shows. There are cooking shows that only require 2 ingredients and are for beginners. Then you want to think of, are you good at cooking? Can you use those 2 ingredients and maybe share that mug brownie recipe that you know off by heart? And that's the type of ideas that you want to start off with, because those are the most genuine and authentic to who you are. Then once you've got all your video ideas, what I'd suggest to you is to write them down. Mainly I use my iPhone on notes, or if you're a visual learner and you like to mind map and you like to see it out on a piece of paper, I would suggest for you to keep something like a journal where you can write down all your ideas down in one. And even though you might not pick it up straight away, it's a really good way to kind of pin it, come back to it, and then develop it some more. I guess I really want to share the way I've developed ideas because I was in the same boat as probably most of you who are watching. I feel like a lot of people who are watching who want to start creating videos are scared. They have this fear of putting themselves out there and sharing their knowledge and their skills that they may not even know they have. Mostly the fear comes from, you know, there is an oversaturated amount of content. There's a lot of videos, there's just, maybe this video has been done before. And the reality is that yes, the whole market is saturated. There is never a perfect time to start than now. It's a progressive journey, if you may. And the more you go through this journey, the more experiences and knowledge you're going to accumulate, and that wealth is your ultimate goal because you're going to try things that you've never done before. And that's what excites me most about video and video editing, is that I'm going to continue learning to get better at this, and I just want you guys to do the same thing too. All right, enough about my TED Talk. I'm going to move on to sharing your video ideas on platforms. So now that you have an idea on what to film, we're going to start sharing them on platforms. I find that if you choose a really good platform, it's a great testing ground for your videos. And also you can just share it with your friends and family. Like, they just want to know what's up, what's going on with your life. I know my mom does. Even if you're not happy with the video, you should still be able to build your confidence on what you can do next to make it better. And you never know, you might even inspire someone else. Because each platform is different, I would suggest you think about the following. What platform are you spending the most time on? And which platform is providing you the most positive inspiration? Like, what are you inspired by the most in a very positive way? Just a breakdown of the platforms that I use and what they're best intent for. Now, this is my opinion, and if you have a completely different opinion, please let me know. I would love to start a conversation with you because maybe I'm using the platform wrong. But here we go, these are the platforms that I use. So Instagram, it's a great all-round platform. Mostly from entertainment to business ideas, you can't go wrong with it, and it's probably like the best starter platform to go off with as well. Facebook is great for friends and families to share and see what's going on in your life. YouTube is a very educational platform. I find that I'm learning the most off this platform, whether I'm doing a specific video edit or I want to see how other people are vlogging. This is a great way to look at this platform with a critical eye. And finally, I use TikTok. TikTok has brought a lot of joy. To be honest, you have to weave out all the fuckboys and fuckgirls, but once you get through it, it's actually so much fun. It's also really good for humor and short 1-minute tutorials. So use these platforms with an open mind and to get some really valuable feedback. Also, don't be so stressed if it doesn't blow off. Like, that's not the whole point of a video. The point of a video is to share. And if it does, then that's great. But if it doesn't, that's another day to practice, baby. Talking about practice, the last thing I'm going to talk about is practice. So like every skill, you need to practice it, you need to learn it, you need to experience it firsthand so that it can actually sink in, and then you'll be able to give it back out. So when I first started editing, oh my God, when I first started editing, I was totally new to this whole concept. I had no style and I had no idea where to start. But now with a bit of a systematic approach to how I create video ideas and an understanding on what platforms to post it out on, my video editing style is becoming more refined and steered towards the right people who are learning and benefiting from the videos I'm making. So that's all I want you guys to do, is I just want you to practice putting those video ideas to work and posting them out on platforms. It's as simple as that. I would highly recommend for you guys to check out my last video tutorial where I talked about programs and what would suit your best editing environment. If you're still stuck on where to start, I have created this 5-to-1 video editing challenge that anyone can participate in. This is actually an editing process that I started off with, where I would film for 5 minutes and edit it down to 1 minute. A little incentive, a little nudge for you to post and share your video submissions is this bad boy right here. I'm gonna be giving away a custom Joe Exotic homage tee that I've created myself to one lucky person who is able to complete this challenge. So here are the rules for my 5-to-1 video editing challenge for this month of May. Using your choice of camera, can be an iPhone, a point and shoot, a DSLR. You're gonna film your video idea for 5 minutes in total. You're gonna sit down in a nice environment and edit it down to less than 1 minute using any type of styles that you'd like. Once you're finished up, I'm going to ask you to post it to your choice of social media and tag me in it. I am on all forms of social media except Twitter. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with words. I would love to hear from you, and you can tag me at raqhelfu edit and I will come and find you. I'm gonna choose the best video, and the winner will take home this oversized Tiger King homage shirt. As always, you can find me at raqhelfu edit. If you wanna have a chat, if you wanna leave feedback about this video, please let me know in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Bye.